I heard that was Martin Brown. Welcome, sir. I caught you coming in, but my goodness, there's so many folks coming, and welcome each and every one of you. Thank you for introducing yourself, letting your voice be heard. You make a big difference in this call and everything that's happening in 10. And Martin Brown, man, let me tell you, that was an awesome call you did for us yesterday and breaking down the 10 products and the ingredients. That was a phenomenal call. It's a call that's worth listening to over and over, family. So if you didn't hear that call yesterday, Mr. Martin Brown, he's an executive with 10. He came to the call and he just broke down the vitamin sprays, every ingredient that's in it, and the importance of it to the body. And that call was recorded, so please make sure you get a copy of that. It's posted on the Tenacious Generation Facebook page. Thanks to Terry Whitener in Chino Hill, California, that keeps all our calls recorded, and he posts them on the Facebook page. So please go and look to that call. It was just incredible. Well, I tell you, every day, every minute of the hour, it just seems like great things keep happening in Team Effort Network. These vitamins are speaking loud. These vitamin sprays are speaking loud. They're saying, our product says, I work. Our compensation plan says, I work. It's happening so fast, I'm telling you. You guys have got to get yourself in position. Get your two business partners. If you are in 10 and you've been in over a week or two and you don't have your left and your right, you are doing your business injustice. Get your left and your right in position and grow your business because it's happening fast and you want to take advantage of this wave of growth that is taking place in 10. I'm going to stop here right now. I'm my business partner, One Star Pastor Del Way, because Pastor Del, you have got to tell them what happened last night without TTP.
Wow, I tell you, my goodness, you know, I mean, what can we say? You know, we couldn't even get in the building hardly last night. There was so many people there. I think we had upwards of 75 or more people there. I mean, it was just amazing how the energy of our new team members are exciting. They're exploding the business, you know. You had one gentleman, a young guy, I think he's about 32 years old, named Wilford. He had 16 people there last night. Just him, you know. I mean, you talk about 50-something guests last night. I mean, I left you. I had to go pick up someone for the airport, but I left you there. You were there until almost night. But that's the great thing about it is that, you know, you had all of these faces in there, and you know what I saw last night that I hadn't seen in a while? Last night I saw people who were really looking for opportunity. That's what I saw last night, is that, you know, they were looking for something different. And we didn't sell them a bunch of hype or all of that stuff. We just gave them what we have. We gave them the plan, we gave them the facility, we gave them the dream, and we said, guys, listen. And I told them, I said, I know many of you are here tonight, and you've been in some of these meetings before, and you've come in because somebody invited you, somebody pulled the friend car or the family car, so you just came, and you've made up in your mind that I'm not buying nothing, I'm not signing up for nothing, I'm just coming to sit. And then, you know, everybody laughed because, you know, there's people like that who come. And I tell you, when we said, you know, raise your hand, we can give you an application, I mean, this is the first time. My wife told me on the way home, she said people were snatching applications. People was like, give me one, give me one. I mean, they would just, give me an application, give me. You know, people had opportunity. They had hope. They saw something that they knew was an opportunity of a lifetime. And as you know, as you told them, be prepared to take advantage right now. And that's what they did. They took advantage right now. And I'm telling you, the excitement level is just tremendous what we're seeing and what we're doing right now.
Incredible. Now, let me say, those that's on the speakerphone, if you're not speaking, I need you to mute out because all that noise is picked up and it will be on the recording. So unless you're ready to speak, just put *6 until we call you on so they don't hear all that noise in the background. And that's exactly what happened, Pastor. You're right. Now, listen, family, my 21-year-old son, I think he had like 6 guests in the house. He brought his guests to the TTP last night, and listen to this. He brought his supervisor. He brought his supervisor to the TTP last night to do what? To fire him so he could hire him in 10, and his supervisor signed up with 10 today. I'm so happy for him because he's going for that Mercedes-Benz, and he just points away. So we're just at a great place. Wonderful things are happening. Well, I want to go ahead and get to our guest for today. Then we're going to have some wonderful announcements at the end of the call. But I want to go out to North Carolina and bring in the beautiful Pat Lowe. She's just doing a phenomenal job with the call. She also called on Tuesday and Thursday evening at 9 p.m. She has wonderful guests on, great leaders, and wonderful testimonies. And she's taking care of everything in North Carolina for her beautiful husband, Ed, and the NCA team, and Cheryl Church, and Nina, and all of them, and Barry Apple. So she's a great team leader, beautiful spirit woman. I love her to pieces. Miss Pat Lowe, are you there?
I am here, and good morning, 10 family. Wow. We did have a dynamic call last night. And I tell you what, I can barely catch breath. We got so much going on. And once again, after that call on Wednesday night with our wonderful CEOs, the most generous, Mel and Amy Gill, my. Your feet can't touch the ground after that one, and mine has not. And it's nonstop today. We've got a big show coming up tomorrow that we're going to be doing with Pat Benfield. It's one of our team leaders, and we're going to do a huge show tomorrow that's an all-natural show, so that ought to be huge. So, yes, we are flying down here in North Carolina. These are some of the things that I know, 10 family. And I love to say this over and over and over because we are so blessed to have the right products at the right times. And how do we know that? We know it because testimonies are coming in daily on these magnificent products. And I've got a great story myself. I haven't even shared all the different things this product has done for me because I didn't want you guys to think I was breaking down. So I haven't told it all, but I tell you what, the products are working, and we're hearing great testimonies. And what I love about it is the testimonials are coming so fast. And the reason for that is the absorption. You know, when you give your body what it needs nutritionally, actually it will heal itself. And I just think that is so brilliant because that's the way God made our body. I consider this God's pharmacy because everything that is in our products is all natural. The body craves it, needs it. So that's why you're... Okay. Are we there? Hello?
Yes, sure. Pat, you there?
Yes, I'm still here.
Okay, good. Okay, go ahead. It just sounded like you called. Go ahead, Pat.
Okay, and what I see is God's pharmacy. That's the way it was meant to be. Do you know that when you put pills and drugs into your body really, truly is so smart. It says, oh, no, not on my watch. When they go finally make it over to the liver and the liver is trying to break it down, the liver says, oh, no, not on my watch. I can't break this down and let it go through the body. So what happens is the toxins actually from the chemicals in the pills actually goes out into the body as toxins. And then what happens next is a lot of people have problem losing weight. Why is that? Because the toxins grab onto the fat, holds the fat so that the fat cannot be released. So once again, you know, if you put all of the natural ingredients in your body, what your body is craving, your body is smart enough to know, I recognize this. I'm going to process this. I'm going to let this work in your body. So that's why our products work the way they do. And there's so much more to that. The body is just so very brilliant that we don't give enough credit to the body of being as smart as it is. But feed your body the proper nutrition. With these products, you're getting the proper nutrition, and give your body back what it needs, the nutrition, the B and D. Who would have ever thought? I never knew I was B and B deficient. But guess what? When I put B and D back into my body, for the first time in years, I have hypothyroidism, had it. I'll put it that way. I had fibromyalgia. I had some other issues going on, IBS and some other issues. Actually even had parasites. Didn't know it. You don't know these things. Why? Because doctors don't test for these things. But guess what? After putting these products in my body, the B and D especially, not knowing I was deficient, but my body was smart enough to know that I was deficient. When I put them in my body, along with the Slim, along with the Super 10, my body's going, yay! She's giving me something I need. Now I'm going to start working for her. So guess what? Pain is gone, and I had a lot of pain with fibromyalgia. The pain is gone. I'm getting better. I have no more abdominal problems with where the parasites were so bad. So it just makes good common sense. Use these products because you will become nutritionally sound. When you become nutritionally sound in the body, guess what? Your body starts working properly, gets rid of the pain, and you're just a whole new you. I feel the best I have felt in years, and I contribute all of that. I contribute all of that to these products. So I am just so excited that Cheryl Church introduced these to me, and that you guys may have heard the funny story. I really came kicking and screaming in this because Cheryl called me several times. She was sending me emails, take a look at this. I wasn't looking. And all of a sudden she called me up one day and she said, Pat Lowe. And I said, what? She said, I'm signing you up today in 10. And I said, no, you're not. I said, Cheryl, I'm not looking at anything else. She said, yes, you are. I'm signing up. Give me your Social Security number. So the rest is history. Best decision Cheryl Church ever made for Pat Lowe. So, just keep on these people that may turn you away the first 2 or 3 times. I know I remember Pastor Dale's story. Same way. He came kicking and screaming, didn't he, Pastor Denise?
He sure did, several times.
So,
I had to put him in a headlock.
I know what you mean. Well, Cheryl almost had to put me into one because we've been in other companies, and you know what? You do get disappointed. But I tell you what, since day one with this company, and listen, we didn't have all the brochures in place. We didn't have the banners or the this or the that, the materials. But I kept telling my team, if you will stay focused, don't listen to the garbage around you that, they don't even have a brochure, da-da-da. So what? Go out and make brochures. And that's what Cheryl did for us. She went out and made brochures. You don't have a brochure? Get it. Just, realize the vision that we've got here. The products work. We see it every day. And, I look back and say, oh, my goodness, I've never had this great opportunity. And what do I mean by that? I had always wished in my 30 years of being in the networking industry, I would have loved, and I took national awards in many companies, the national recruiting queen, sales queen, but over the years, in the last few years, I hadn't found a company that you could soar like that. Now, I ask everyone, how would you like to have been the first or one of the first distributors in Mary Kay? She's got $1 billion business now. Amway, oh my goodness, one of my dearest friends with Amway right now made something like, I don't know, it's in the many thousands or maybe in the millions per month. I knew him, Dexter and Bertie Yeager. I knew them personally. Herbalife, once again. But just think about it, what we have here. We have the opportunity of a lifetime. And you know what? We're just a baby. We're starting to grow. February the 8th, my friends, is when they open the doors to this magnificent product and company. And I never have liked the words ground floor level. I like to say we're the top floor level, and we are with 10. And so we know we have the right product. Once again, we got the latest technology in the delivery system, sprays. Who would have ever thought? I've had so many, Melissa said, wow, why didn't I think about that? I'm in the medical field. How brilliant is that? It is brilliant. We are the first to take it here in the U.S. and really run with it. Do you know 97% of Americans D deficient, 40% B deficient? I was one of those. You all were one of those. And so give your body what it needs with these products. Just share. With this 90 to 98, whatever it is, 95% absorption rate, we know why they're working so fast. It's going right into our body, into the cells, spray it inside of the cheek so that it'll go right on into the cells, start working in your blood work and so on and so forth. That's why we're seeing 40 points of blood pressures dropping. That's why we're seeing dementia turned around. My mother is amazing. I spoke with her this morning. She had dementia, and I refuse to speak the word that she has it now. She no longer, to me, has it. Why? She's on B&D. It's turned her around. She carries on a conversation with me now that she could not have done several weeks ago. She can carry on a conversation. She sat in the dementia fog. She couldn't dial a phone. She didn't even know how to answer a phone. Now, you're talking about heartbreaking. When it comes to your mother, you know how we all are about our mothers. Her story is miraculous, and I see her even more alert every time I talk to her. It's more and more, and I'll say to her, spraying your sprays? Yes, I'm spraying my sprays. We'll keep on spraying those sprays. So when you have just stories like that are so close to you and so close to home, and you know they're working, and you know these products working in your body. I know they're working in my mother's body, and there's no precious person on this earth than your mother. You know that. We came from her. We came from her womb. So, you know, I know that we are changing lives daily, one spray at a time, but not only that, we're changing it if they choose. We're also changing their wealth. Did you know there was an article recently? It's in the millions of people that live day to day for the next paycheck, or, you know, week to week, rather, for the next paycheck. That really touched my heart. So we have a lot of people to reach out there. You know, if they could just have a $500 extra a month, that could keep them maybe out of bankruptcy, keep them from losing their home, their cars, their whatevers, you know, that just $500 a month. You know, when the big dip happened back in 2008, $500 would have made a difference in those people's lives. Well, guess what? Should they choose, should they decide to go to work, they can have more than $500. They can double that if they choose, triple it, or quadruple it if they choose to get out here and share. I don't say, you know, this is just all about sharing. It's who do you know that has maybe dementia or diabetes or whatever. Who do you know that you can touch their life not only by their health but by their wealth? Who do you know that lives paycheck to paycheck? It's just, you just got to think, make that list. Can I help someone? And there again, if they resist you, go back a second time, a third time, like Cheryl did with me. Whatever it takes, just do it. Just do it, like Nike says. And I tell you what, Pastor Denise, you can tell I'm excited. I've been like this since November. My feet barely touch the ground. I get up in the morning, I breathe 10. I go to bed at night breathing 10. But once again, it's all in your mindset. It's your compassion. If you show passion with these products and with the people and you love on them, there is no way that you can go wrong. And God has given us his pharmacy here to work with. And then we have the brilliance of Mel and Amy Gill to love on us and want us to take this to the people. They created it. They put it out there. God put it out there for them. They put it out there for us, and we're putting it out there for everyone else. Thank you so much, Pastor Denise and Pastor Dale. I love you both immensely. And I know that God had a plan for all of us to meet. And here we are together, and we have a lot more to meet and bring them into our 10 families. So back to you, Pastor Denise. Thank you so very much for honoring me to be on your call today.
My goodness, Pat, I tell you, to hear your heart and your passion, and I agree with you, Pat. I do believe God has a purpose in all this. I do believe it's not by chance that we have all met each other, everyone from Nemo to Donald, Joseph, to Pat and Ed, to everyone to Anita in the UK. All of us are called together for such a time as this, because the world, as far as the health is going, even children just suffering from the environment, suffering from aches and pains and all kind of sicknesses just coming against the body. And now all of a sudden that is just being turned around. We're hearing the testimonies. You're right, Pat. They're just coming in so fast. And they're life-changing testimonies. It's just not like, I had a headache and now it's gone. No, these are people that were not even able to move around, couldn't think on their own, couldn't get about physically, was obese, couldn't breathe, near death. All these life-changing testimonies are just incredible. And I love it, Pat, when you said the body is amazing. It is fearfully and it's wonderfully made, and that's the way God designed it. He designed this body so this body could take care of itself. And the body is smart enough to know what it needs, because look at how it's responding when it receives these natural sprays. It's natural. It's something the body can identify with. It knows what to do with it. It sends it right where it's needed. And then you get the result. Within weeks, you got the result. And I think what we have here in our hands is amazing. And what you need to do is, like what Pat said, think about, who do you know that has dementia? Who do you know that has diabetes? Who do you know that's overweight? Who do you know that's depressed? Who do you know that's going through issues in life? That maybe they're mentally depressed. Maybe they're bipolar. I don't know what it is they're going through, but you know someone right now that's coming to you every day and they're complaining about something that's going on in their life. And you could do something to make a difference. There was a gentleman on the call when we were down, when they were introducing themselves, and they were saying that, I couldn't tell him what, but he said, I made more money in 10 in the first few weeks of 10 than I had my whole entire time I've been with other network marketing companies. And
wow.
That's happening. It's happening, Pat. Mm-hmm.
There's no coincidences with God, my friend. And you know that every person that comes in your path, there is a reason for that person to be there. Is it you to touch their lives, or is it them to touch your life? And I believe that, and I say we keep on putting that out there. And then once again, the generosity of Mel and Amy Gill just blows me away. I mean, now they're going to give us 2 free cell energies with every diamond pack, every 10-pack that's sold, 1 for every of the 4-pack. And then they're coming up with the Team Network TV. I mean, think about it. I know their goal. I can see it, vision it. They want us to have the best of the best, and those of us that have been patient, we're going to get the very best. We didn't give up because we didn't have a brochure. We didn't give up because every shipping didn't go right. They're going to give us. And I'm telling you, I feel it in my heart, my soul, my body. Mel and Amy Gill will see that we have the very best to market our company, market our products. They're going to see that we have the best. Sometimes, it just takes a little longer to get it there. With all of their expertise, they're going to have us, and we're going to be the best and the biggest of the best. And we're going to have the technology to run this business. We've got people like Anita Poole. My goodness, her training was off the charts the other day, and I love her. I love her spirit. We were both dancing at the end of the video. It's like dancing together. I was watching her dance, and I was dancing right along with her. So back to you, Pastor. I didn't mean to jump in there, but I'm just so excited.
Hey, Pat, let me ask you something. I know that, did the doctor make it to the call today? The one that
Tanya Hunter, are you on the call today? She said she was coming. I gave her the new passcode, Pastor. Let me text her real quick.
And Pat, look, if she's not, if you could you please just share what she shared on the call the other day about, because I know that she was stage 4 breast cancer. So if she's not on the call, can you just share with our listeners what she shared with us the other day on the call in regards to the vitamin sprays?
Well, she was stage 4 breast cancer, had a lot of issues, and had no energy. She's got small children, lovely lady. Started on these sprays, and her energy started coming back. She started breathing better, just feeling better overall, more energy, more focus. She has been through quite a bit, and oh wow, I admire her so much. Her story is just miraculous. But the sprays did it. They just brought her back, I think, to life, really, Pastor Denise. And she's a very lovely woman. I can't wait for you to have her on the call. And she was supposed to be here, because she told me she would be. But she's lovely. You'll love her. I know there was having just a little bit of difficulty with the new PIN number, so not just sure if that might have been an issue this morning.
Okay. But we'll definitely have her on next week. I think everyone really needs to hear that story. And it's her spirit that everyone needs to hear. They need to hear the life that's in her voice. That's the suffering, at what she went through, and to hear her story, and just to hear how joyful she is now. It's just something that we just need to hear. We need to share. So we'll have her back on one day next week to share that. Pastor Bill, do you have anything for the beautiful Pat before we end this call? Pastor Bill, are you there? And if he's not there, while he's getting ready to chime in, I'm going to give a couple announcements here before we go to Kevin Vaughn to give us our quote for today. As you heard Pat mention, yes, TMS Network is going to have I call it TETV. We're going to have our own television show, and what that's going to entail is that they're going to send out, Mel and Amy are going to send out a camera crew to different locations, all the different areas and regions that are doing 10 sprays, and they're going to capture your testimonies and your life and your lifestyle and everything that you're doing. And it's going to be a wonderful television show where people can go in and listen to the difference and hear the testimonies and the stories of how the vitamin sprays are making a difference in their life, how the compensation plan is just changing a financial situation. So watch out, because the camera crew could be hitting into your neighborhood pretty soon to catch you on camera to find out what are you doing at 10 and how is it changing your life. So I'm looking forward. Pat, I do believe Mel and Amy Gill has really set us up for great success. They're going above and beyond what it takes to be successful, but to have a television show where you can go and hear and see these live testimonies, hear these wonderful stories from people, see the before and after pictures, where they were then and where they are now. And I think that I'm just looking forward to that, because to hear them on the call, it's great, it's wonderful. But to be able to see it in a television interview and a television show, and to just, I'm just looking forward to that. My goodness, it's going to be incredible. And also, we want you to know that Amy said that there's a new website that's going to be released soon. We do have a website now, which is teammethodnetwork.biz, but Mel and Amy Gill always going to bring us the best of the best. So there's a new website that is in the works that should be revealed pretty soon. There's also a company brochure that has been put together. So look out in your 10 vitamin sprays, your Alpha when your sprays come. Not only are you going to have 2 Cell Energy sprays in there, but you're also going to have a company brochure. And I understand this brochure is great. It really explains the vitamins, the importance of it, the company, and everything. So we're looking forward to that. Great. That's always great to have. And also, the next big event next month, we're just weeks away from coming together as a family, guys. So May the 17th, get your tickets to be there in San Francisco at Treasure Island on May the 17th. May the 17th. And I do have the name of the facility. Let me see if I can pull it right quick. Pastor Bill, are you there? Well, I'm trying to pull this up. If not, I want you to give you all the name of it. Okay, great. Did you have anything for Pat before we let her go?
Well, I think what you guys are doing down there in North Carolina, Pat, is an amazing deal. You guys are growing your teams, and we're excited. We're on your calendar. We're going to be there May 24th, right after the weekend after the event. in San Francisco, and I can imagine it's going to be an amazing, amazing opportunity to meet your team, work with your group, work with your individuals there in North Carolina. Matter of fact, we have some huge contacts down in North Carolina that we want to bring to those meetings as well. So we're really looking excited for it, and always excited to have you on the call.
So much, Pastor. I appreciate you. We're excited about you guys coming to North Carolina on the 24th. Thank you so much for stepping up to your 10 family and helping your 10 family. We greatly appreciate it, and we're just excited. We're just so excited. So we'll have a lot of excitement because we'll all be just coming back from San Francisco.
Correct. Absolutely. So Treasure Island, guys, are going to be a beautiful place, as Pastor Denise said, May 17th. Treasure Island, everybody's going to be on the island. Everybody's going to be on the island. And,
whatever.
So we want to get you guys, get your tickets, get ready to get excited, and it's going to be some great training down there, and you're going to be fired up. And when you come back, Melanin is always doing something different. They're always releasing new information and releasing something. Every major event that we've gone to, there's been something new released, something exciting that's taking place. So it won't be any different here. You definitely want to be there because it's easier to convey the excitement and what you learned at Treasure Island when you and your team goes down versus you by yourself and having to come back and share that. Pat and them will know that. Pat and them brought a huge contingency of their team to the launch in Las Vegas. And Pat, why don't you just speak real quickly to that? How that impacted your team to have so many of your team players at that event?
Oh, my goodness, Pastor Dale, they were on fire when they came back and still are, because once again, they feel the love and the compassion that Mel and Amy Gill have. They saw the excitement of Memo's group, and naturally, a little competition there. Naturally, when you see all that, number one, it rubs off on you, but number two, you want to be just like them when you grow up, So it's just so exciting. You could feel the excitement in the air there. I mean, there was nobody that was down or, just everybody was so inspired. There was so much fun. There was so much dancing. And I tell you what, you just feel it. And naturally, if it didn't rub off on you, then you had a problem. But it rubbed. Once again, they are sailing down here, and they're just doing more and more and more. So, yes, it's so most important to these events because that's what's going to create the excitement. You're going to bring it back, and it's contagious. As you know, excitement, passion is contagious. One thing I'd like to say, and you may want to search it out for yourself, we searched hotels in the area. The Holiday Inn San Francisco Gateway, it's right there, the Golden Bridge, and Golden Gate Bridge, and it's only 5.5 miles away from Treasure Island, so that was the least expensive. They just had renovated in 2013, so you might want to check that out price-wise, and we'll get you all the information we can to you so we can save you guys money while you're out there.
And Pat, make sure I'm going to give you the name of the pavilion, the venue where the event's going to take place. So make sure Ed get this. I told Ed I will let him know first. So, Ed, I'm letting you know first. Everyone get a pen and paper, please, if you still have one. But I need you to write this down because this is where the event's going to take place on May the 17th. So write this down. And Terry Whitener, if you could please post it on Facebook, I would appreciate that, Terry, or Nikisha Bond, if you all can post this address on Facebook. But the name of the venue is the Pavilion by the Bay. And it's called the Pavilion by the Bay. It's right at the end of the bridge, so you don't need to take any water transportation or ferry to get there. So Amy said it's right at the bridge. So it's called Pavilion at the Bay. It's at 291 Avenue of the Palms. Avenue of the Palms.
Okay.
And it's San Francisco, California. Okay? So,
okay, we got it. And like I was saying, we checked out all the hotels. I think this is a win-win with the Holiday Inn there near the bridge. And the by the pictures online, it's just totally beautiful what you're going to be able to see out your windows. So We always love a beautiful view. So, I'd say check that out. And I will get you more details on that so you won't have to do a lot of research.
Yeah, and Pat, if you could post that on the Facebook page as well.
We'll do it.
Post it on the Tenacious Facebook page, and we'll get it circulated that way to everyone. So there you go, family. Know where we're going to be on May the 17th. Go to your back office if you haven't done so already. Get your tickets at just $45 for the event, and I so look forward to seeing everyone there on May the 17th. And for those who signed 2 new Diamond partners before the 23rd of April, you get to join the cruise. It's called the Lifestyle Lunch Cruise with Mel and Amy Gill and all of the DCQ and LCQ qualifiers, all the great leaders, and 10. So if you want to join us on that cruise, join Pastor Del and Diane on that cruise along with everybody else. Just sponsor 2 new Diamond packages between now and April the 23rd. And you're going to be on that cruise enjoying a wonderful lunch with CEO Mel and Amy Gill and all the other great leaders in 10. This has been a phenomenal week. The weekend is upon us. You have a couple of days to get out there and make a difference in someone's life. I'm going to go out to Atlanta, Georgia, to my one-star Kevin Vaughn to bring us our quote to lead us into the weekend. Kevin Vaughn, are you there? Atlanta, Georgia, one-star Kevin Vaughn. Are you there, sir?
My awesome business partners, one-star Diamond Club member, Pastor Denise and Pastor Dale. God bless you today. And Pat, you guys are amazing. Oh, man, Pastor and everybody, what an incredible time to be alive. Come on now. What an incredible time to be alive. I love it.
Yes.
I love Pat. Awesome. Just incredible. I'm over here just jumping over cars and trucks and everything else right now after taking my sprays today. I'm just so excited. Hey, real quick, I got just a few comments for everybody, ladies and gentlemen. Pat mentioned about the number of people living from paycheck to paycheck. 76% of Americans. Ladies and gentlemen, that equates to 266 million people. Come on now. 266 million people. I think you can help a few of them, okay? Come on, ladies and gentlemen. You got to talk to everybody on the planet about this wonderful opportunity. Another thing, pastors and Pat, I'm going to say here, I'm just always thinking, you guys always generate thought on the business, of course. Within 10 hours, come on now, this is just me just saying this is just me. Within 10 hours of use and sharing, this is what's going to happen. New customers, new 10 members, new changes in your body, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just saying, within 10 hours, things are going to be popping. Ladies and gentlemen, starting right now. That's already been going on, but every 10 hours, ladies and gentlemen, something's going to be popping all in your business. Just keep sharing and keep using the product. Wow, I'm so excited about that. Hey, let's get to the quotes, ladies and gentlemen, real quick. For some reason, I picked the word courage today, pastors and Pat. I picked the word courage today. Everybody's fired up, feeling like lions and lionesses, and just everybody's just going for it and having a great time with this wonderful, awesome opportunity. Of course, we get all our courage from Mel and Amy Gill and Mr. Gill build this wonderful opportunity. Real quick, the quick one, ladies and gentlemen, from Aristotle. He says, "You will never do anything in this world without courage." Woo! It is the greatest quality of the mind next to honor. Woo! Boy, do we have that in our business. The next one from John F. Kennedy. He says, "Efforts and courage are not enough without purpose and direction." Woo! Do we have that, ladies and gentlemen? How about this? Bringing people closer together. That is what's happening from the north, east, south, and west of the globe. Not just the United States, but the entire globe, ladies and gentlemen. That's powerful. And the last quote of the day, ladies and gentlemen, on the area of courage. Oh, I love this one. To dream anything you want to dream. Woo! That's the beauty of the human mind. Oh, everybody on this line, you have a brilliant and awesome mind that's in use right now and being energized and being challenged every day to do anything you want to do. That is the strength of the human will. To trust yourself, to test your limits, that is the courage to succeed. And everybody on this call will do that. Back to you, Pastor. God bless everybody. Let's get to work.
Thank you so much, one-star Kevin Vaughn. I want to let you know, family, if you missed the training that Anita did last week, Anita's going to be giving us training every week. That the dates are posted on the Facebook page, but she's providing training for new reps as well as reps. She's doing the PowerPoint presentation on the product and the compensation plan, but she's also providing training for those to sign up. So if you missed that training, the link is posted on the Tenacious Facebook page. You can watch it from there, but do your best to try to join her live next week when she brings us training again where you can ask your questions. Also, Nikisha Bond does a presentation every Thursday, 7:30 p.m. Pacific, 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that's another avenue to continue your guests. And then, of course, we have the calls Tuesdays and Thursday evenings with Pat at 9 o'clock and Mr. T at 8. And then every morning here, 8 o'clock a.m. and 11 o'clock a.m. For the morning call. So everything that you need is being provided. Get your questions answered, but get busy. Get up there, get your two, and make sure your two get there too, because this could happen. Your life can change within seconds, from good to great within seconds. It's in your hands. Everything has been provided. Everything has been worked out. Just take it and run with it. Thank you all for being with us this week. It has been a phenomenal week. Thank you, beautiful Pat, North Carolina. I love what you shared with us today. And again, Martin Brown, with what you shared yesterday, very edifying, very comforting. Be back on the call Monday morning as we bring you again wonderful, great things that are happening and Team Effort Network, where it's going to move you from facts to faith to action. 8 o'clock a.m. Eastern, 11 o'clock a.m. 8 o'clock a.m. Pacific, 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And know this, family, you are loved and you are
greatly appreciated. Absolutely.
God bless you all. Thank you. Thank you, Kevin. Have a blessed weekend, guys.
Have a good day. Bye.